U.S. Weather Forecast News Bulletin, Labor Day Weekend 2025. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to our weather forecast news program for today and tomorrow. Dear viewers, Labor Day weekend, one of the most important holidays for the American people. Marking the end of summer and the beginning of the vibrant autumn season, is supposed to be a time when families eagerly enjoy outings at the beach, stadiums, or amusement parks. Yet, this year, the weather has refused to cooperate. A complex weather system, shaped by multiple interacting atmospheric factors, is bringing widespread heavy rainfall stretching from the arid southwest to the entire Gulf Coast and further into the southeastern U.S. According to the National Weather Service, NWS, and NOAA's Weather Prediction Center, a stalled frontal boundary along the Gulf Coast is the main culprit behind these prolonged downpours. When a weak but persistent trough encounters hot, moist air streaming in from the Gulf, continuous convection is triggered. Multiple slow-moving atmospheric waves are fueling showers and thunderstorms across a wide area. From New Mexico, Texas, Oklahoma, and Arkansas, through Louisiana and Mississippi, and as far as Alabama, people are experiencing relentless rounds of rain. On Friday morning, flash flood warnings were issued for parts of Louisiana and Mississippi. 3-hour radar loops revealed clusters of thunderstorms moving repeatedly over the same tracks, training across saturated ground and significantly raising the flash flood risk. The Ark-La-Tex region, where Arkansas, Louisiana, and Texas meet, is one of the hardest hit areas. Along Interstate 30, from east of Dallas to southwest of Little Rock, more than 1 million residents are under flood alerts. The Weather Prediction Center has raised the flood threat to level 2 on a 4-point scale, meaning flash flooding may strike suddenly and cause serious damage. Within the next 24 to 48 hours, some locations could receive more than 75 to 100 millimeters, 3 to 4 inches, of rain, roughly equivalent to an entire month's worth, condensed into just a few days. With the ground already waterlogged, just a few more heavy storms could trigger flash floods, landslides, or debris flows. In addition, meteorologists warn that these thunderstorms carry enough atmospheric instability to spawn localized severe weather. That means residents face not only rain but also strong wind gusts, hail, and the possibility of isolated tornadoes. Radar imagery this morning displayed yellow boxes, severe thunderstorm warnings, interspersed with red and purple polygons, tornado alerts. While large tornadoes have yet to develop, the energized atmosphere cannot rule out such risks. Another hazard is lightning. Statistics from the National Weather Service show about 23 people are killed annually by lightning in the U.S., with hundreds more injured. Though that figure may seem modest compared to other disasters, lightning strikes can cause life-altering injuries such as paralysis or severe burns. The odds of being struck are about 1 in 1.222.000, but with over 240 million lightning flashes recorded in 2023 alone, the danger is real. Experts emphasize that lightning can strike up to 12 miles, 20 kilometers, away from a storm's center, with rare cases recorded at 25 miles. In other words, even when thunder sounds distant, a bolt could still strike unexpectedly nearby. Fishing, boating, camping, cycling, and gardening are among the most dangerous activities during storms, with fishing leading lightning-related fatalities. This holiday weekend, those heading to lakes or coastal waters must exercise extreme caution. Regionally, the entire I-10 corridor, from New Mexico through Texas, Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama, and Florida, lies within the rain zone. This is a vital artery for both commerce and tourism. Tens of thousands of fans expected at college football stadiums, along with countless beachgoers, now face potential disruptions. Heavy traffic combined with downpours, poor visibility, and slick roads raises accident risks exponentially. A single mishap could trigger miles-long traffic jams. That's why this weather event is not just a meteorological issue but a broader social and public safety concern during the holiday. From a climate perspective, such persistent rainfall patterns are stirring scientific debate. Some researchers argue that increasingly stalled weather systems are linked to global climate change, with Arctic warming reducing the temperature gradient between poles and mid-latitudes. The polar jet stream is becoming more erratic, trapping weather systems in place. This results in prolonged extremes, whether heavy rain, heat waves, or unusual cold snaps, more frequently than before. Ladies and gentlemen, in uncertain weather, preparation is key. Experts advise: closely monitor updated forecasts. Avoid driving through flooded roads or fast-moving water. Just 6 inches can sweep away a small car. Suspend outdoor activities when thunderstorms approach. Remember, when thunder roars, go indoors. Keep an emergency kit ready: flashlights, batteries, medicine, and food for 2 to 3 days. This year's Labor Day will certainly be unusual. Instead of focusing only on beach trips, barbecues, or football games, many families will need to consider flood protection and personal safety plans. On the bright side, awareness and early preparation can drastically reduce risks. To summarize, heavy rain, flooding, and lightning are serious hazards. Safety must remain the #1 priority. And of course, don't miss our channel's latest updates to stay fully informed. Detailed state-by-state outlook. Labor Day weekend 2025. Blue circle Southwest, New Mexico. Arizona, West Texas, New Mexico. Albuquerque and Santa Fe may see thunderstorms with gusty winds. Rainfall totals 25 to 40 millimeters. Flash flood risks high in mountain canyons. Arizona, Phoenix and Tucson sunny in the morning, but evening storms possible, locally heavy. West Texas, El Paso and the Big Bend region with scattered showers. Highs 28 to 32 degrees Celsius. Cooler than normal. Blue circle South Central, Texas. Oklahoma, Arkansas, Louisiana, Texas, East Texas, Houston, Beaumont, Tyler, steady heavy rain. 50 to 100 millimeters totals. Urban flooding risk very high. North Texas, Dallas-Fort Worth, scattered storms. Soils saturated. Flash flooding remains a concern. South Texas, San Antonio, Corpus Christi, showers diminishing, but isolated afternoon storms linger. Oklahoma, Tulsa and Oklahoma City with scattered storms. Gusty winds. Arkansas, heavy rain along I-30, I-40 corridor. Totals greater than 75 millimeters. Little Rock residents warned of flash flooding. Louisiana, Baton Rouge and New Orleans under persistent rainfall. Drainage systems at full capacity. Blue circle Southeast, Mississippi. Alabama, Georgia, Florida Panhandle, Mississippi. Jackson and Hattiesburg face 60 to 90 millimeters rainfall. Rivers and streams rising. Alabama, Birmingham and Montgomery with multiple rounds of storms. Frequent lightning. Georgia, Atlanta only scattered storms, but coastal Savannah expecting heavier rainfall. Florida Panhandle, Tallahassee and Pensacola face soaking rains and coastal flooding concerns. Blue circle Midwest and Ohio Valley, Missouri, Kentucky, Tennessee, Ohio, Indiana, Missouri and Kentucky. Moderate to heavy rain. Concentrated along the Mississippi River Basin. Tennessee, Nashville and Memphis with moderate rain. Eastern Tennessee warned of severe storms. Ohio and Indiana, only scattered evening showers. Mild impacts overall but may affect outdoor events. Blue circle Northeast, New York, Pennsylvania, New Jersey, New England, New York, Pennsylvania, New Jersey, mostly cloudy. Isolated light showers. Pleasant temperatures 24 to 28 degrees Celsius. New England, Massachusetts, Vermont, Maine, fair weather. Plenty of sunshine. Among the best destinations for the holiday. Blue circle Upper Midwest and Great Plains, Dakotas. Nebraska, Kansas, Minnesota, Dakotas and Nebraska, dry and sunny. Highs 27 to 32 degrees Celsius. Kansas, scattered storms east. Western parts mostly dry. Minnesota, clear skies, cool and pleasant for outdoor plans. Blue circle West and Pacific Coast, California, Nevada, Oregon, Washington, California, Southern, Los Angeles, San Diego, hot, dry, 30 to 35 degrees Celsius. Northern, occasional light showers from Pacific moisture. Nevada, Las Vegas hot and dry, 36 to 38 degrees Celsius. Oregon and Washington, Seattle and Portland cloudy with light rain. Cooler air. Summary. Southwest and south-central U.S. greatest threats of flooding and severe storms. Southeast, prolonged rainfall, flood potential high. Northeast and New England, relatively calm. Best holiday weather. West Coast, hot and dry. Except light rain in the Pacific Northwest. Right finger in short. This Labor Day holiday divides the nation, while the Northeast enjoys mild, sunny conditions. Millions across Texas, Louisiana, Mississippi, and Alabama must brace for a wet, stormy, and hazardous weekend. Thank you for watching this weather forecast news bulletin. We wish you a safe and secure Labor Day, even if plans are disrupted. The most important thing is protecting lives and health. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications to receive urgent weather updates.